Hello and welcome. My name is Ahmed, and in this quick video I will show you why you are not supposed to use an encrypted protocol. Why it is not recommended to use a protocol such as Telnet or SNMP version 1 or SNMP version 2. In our lab I have a simulation for an enterprise grade lab. I have a computer machine here operating in Windows 7. I can reach it through the VNC. So this is the Windows machine that I am talking about. And I have multiple switches in the topology, a single switch, and I have a router. What I'm trying to do now is to go to this Windows machine and open the Telnet client and try to make a Telnet for the router. So on the Windows machine, I will open the PuTTY application and I will type 192.168.10.1 and will select the protocol to be a Telnet and will hit enter. What the screen will tell me in this example is the password is required and password is not set. So I will open this router and will create a username and secret Cisco. Then I will go to the line VTY. Then I will apply command local to use the local database of users in login. And then I will go again to the Windows machine. This time I will open the PuTTY application again and will type the IP address of this router and will hit enter. Tell me the connection or network connection refused. So I don't know what is the issue now. So I will check again. Do I have reachability to 10.1? I have already reachability to 10.1. It seems that I didn't select the Telnet option. I used the SSH option. So I will fix this issue again and 192.168 then the .10.1. Hit enter. It's asking me to provide the username and provide the password. So Cisco. And now I have access to this switch or this router. So what is the problem? The problem is if some intruder or someone is intruding in my network and providing a mean or have a way to inspect the traffic or capture the traffic traversing the network and can intercept the traffic between the Windows machine and between the router. It can then run a software like Wireshark or TCP dump and capture the traffic traversing between the user and the router that I am trying to Telnet to. So what I am talking here about is the intruder trying to sniff the traffic between this Windows machine and this router. So I will simulate what the hacker will do. He will apply a way to sniff the traffic. So I will try to capture the traffic on the interface gig01 on this switch through Wireshark. So here on the screen, I have the Wireshark running and inspecting the traffic passing through this link. And here in filter, I will type Telnet protocol and will go again for the Windows 7 machine and try to make a Telnet to this destination or to this router. I will try to open the Telnet again, 192.168.10.1. Then I will hit enter. Then it will requesting me to enter the username and password. I will enter the username and password, and that's okay. And till this point, we are ending. As I'm using Telnet, then the traffic between the end user and the router is clear text, which means whoever managed to take a capture for the network traffic will be able to read in Wireshark if he go to any of the following streams shown on the screen and click follow TCP stream, the way I am doing it now, will show the complete information for the Telnet session that I was doing or I was making with this router. So as you can see here, the intruder can read the username and read the password. In my case, Cisco. As I am using uncontrolled or unencrypted protocol, the intruder can easily sniff the traffic. This applicable with HTTP traffic, applicable with Telnet, and applicable with SNMP. If I'm using SNMP traffic and this SNMP traffic is using read and write community, it is similar that you have admin access to the network device. So if you are using Telnet in your infrastructure, if you are using SNMP, you are in risk that anybody can capture the network traffic and disclose a confidential information. This confidential information could be usernames or transaction data or financial data. So this was a simple illustration for the risk of using Telnet in your infrastructure. In order to secure you against such attacks, you have a lot of options to do. The first is to enhance your layer 2 security to stop or prevent the occurrence of man-in-the-middle attack. Because man-in-the-middle attack is one of the ways that hacker can do to inspect or get capture of the traffic. The second thing you need to do is stop using a Telnet or unsecure protocol. Instead, go for SSH protocol. SSH protocol is encrypted by default. In the following example, I will show you how to configure SSH protocol with a Cisco router or switch. So I will go again for the same router that I was working on. I will just zoom in the screen in order to make the commands look better for you. In order to configure SSH, you need to configure a domain name first. So I will configure IP domain name cisco.local. After configuring domain name, I need to generate a certificate in order to be used for public and private key encryption in terms of SSH authentication. So I will use crypto key generate RSA modules 1024. This is the certificate length or public key length. Then I will hit enter. After generating the certificate, then I will go and apply IPSSH version 2. Here I applied or activated the IPSSH version 2. What I need to do after that is nothing but to go to line VTY 0 to 15 and disable the Telnet and enable only the SSH to manage the router remotely by running command transport input SSH. After finishing this configuration, I will write the configuration to the router and will go again to my client machine and open the body one another time. And this time I will type the IP address of the router I'm trying to connect to and will use the connection protocol SSH. Then I will click open. This time it will give me a warning that you are trying to connect in a secure connection and the certificate thumbprint or certificate signature for the device you are trying to connect to is new to my device. Do you want to accept or trust this certification or this digital certificate? I will click yes. Then it will ask me to provide the username. My username is Cisco and the password is Cisco. Now I have access to the router. Let's check the stream or the capture traffic of Wireshark for the SSH traffic to see if I can read what is written during the SSH session. I will hit enter. I already have a lot of information regarding SSH, so I will click on any one of these streams and will hit follow TCP stream. Now I will have complete log for what happened during the session. As you can see here, it is encrypted traffic. I can double check by changing the encoding format, but it's all seems to be encrypted traffic. So that's how we can apply SSH to overcome the inherent vulnerability in Telnet protocol. Remember, you need to do so for SSH or Telnet. Use SSH instead of Telnet. Use HTTPS instead of HTTP, and use SNMP version 3 instead of SNMP version 1 or version 2. Stop using unsecure protocol because it will make your business vulnerable for such attacks. And I hope this content was informative for you, and thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye-bye.